Hi everybody, it's Liz Fanlow and I'm doing my weekly Beauty Sleuth Facebook Live event. Tonight's Beauty Sleuth or Beauty Myth that we're going to bust is the very important question given what's going on in the world today. Can you get addicted to Carmex? Okay, now look, we've all heard it. We've all heard this one. Oh no, gosh, sorry. Okay, we've all heard this one that you could get addicted to some kind of lip balm, or we've even heard that the manufacturers of Carmex put an ingredient into their product to get us addicted. Okay, fact or fib, is this true or false? Well, you're probably not that surprised to learn that this is one huge, big, massive urban myth, fib out there, and you cannot get addicted to Carmex. Okay, so, or any other lip balm, that is. So what exactly is going on? Well, the most likely scenario is that there is some ingredient, maybe menthol or eucalyptus or something else that makes your lips feel tingly, and you kind of like that feeling. In the beginning you think, oh, it's working, etc., and you put it on to make your lips feel better. And unfortunately, as that ingredient dissipates off of the lips, it can often make your lips even drier, and even some of those ingredients can irritate those of us with sensitive skin. So actually it starts a cycle that you want to put something on your lips, even more so because they're getting drier and drier and more chapped. So you want to put more lip product on, thus giving you the feeling that you are addicted to it. But it's not helping your lips at all. It's not helping them to improve the situation. But never fear, I have some tips on how you can improve the situation, especially now that we're going into the colder months. So let's talk about a couple things. First of all, what in the world are chapped lips anyway? Second of all, how can you treat them? And third of all, how can you prevent them going forward? Because you don't have to have chapped lips, and neither do your friends or family. Okay, so let me just grab my notes. So these Facebook Live presentations go along with my beauty blog at www.lizfanlow.com, and you can read about once a week this beauty myth that I bust, and get lots of tips and tricks on how to improve your beauty habits and things of that nature. So let me grab my notes so I don't forget anything. Okay, all right, so we're talking about what causes chapped lips anyway. Okay, so, now a lot of people lick their lips. In fact, a lot of women, it's shown throughout our lifetime, by licking our lips, we could actually be eating 8 pounds of lipstick. Yes, that's for a whole nother presentation, ingredients and lipsticks. But anyway, licking your lips actually can help to cause chapped lips. So here's what happens. You have a lipid barrier on your skin, completely on all of your skin, and it's kind of like glue. Lipid is glue that holds your cells together, okay? And when that lipid breaks down, it creates little tiny fissures and cracks in your lips, on your skin too. This is how we get dry, irritated, chapped, red skin. And on our lips, it just feels even worse because we don't have a lot of oil in our lips. We don't have any oil glands, so it can really hurt. And those little fissures are what chapped lips are. And those little fissures not only let water or moisture out, but they can also let pollutants and irritants in, just making it even worse. Other ingredients that can irritate your skin get in through chapped lips. Now, at the same time, when you have chapped lips, actually our natural ability to exfoliate the dead skin on the lips breaks down. Nothing's going right when those lips start to get chapped. And unfortunately, that's why the skin on your chapped lips kind of seems to hang on for dear life. You're sort of like, God, get it. I mean, I have people come in here all the time and they say, oh my God, forget it, my lips are always chapped, or they have that dead skin there. Or you might even see, like, some people have teeth indentations on their lips of that dead skin. I'm going to tell you in a second how to get that dead skin off. But the reason why it sort of appears to hang on for dear life is because we're not exfoliating that skin off as our lips get chapped. And obviously I talked about, those tiny little gaps, the fissures when the lipid barrier is compromised that lets moisture out. And we talked about how it can also let some irritants and pollutants in. And those are things like chlorine when you're swimming in the summer. Salt water can be really irritating on chapped lips, sunburn, even just the change in the weather, it can really begin to really irritate those lips. Finally, when I would brush my teeth, I would find like a red ring around my lips and I couldn't figure it out. So I went on kind of a big research roll on it. Come to find that there is an ingredient in a lot of toothpaste called sodium lauryl sulfate, or SLS, which is the foaming agent that can really be irritating to certain people's skin. It was making the skin around my lips really red. And in fact, I'm willing to bet that if you know of a little one who has a red ring around their lips every morning, I bet they're using a toothpaste for kids that tastes good, that they leave around their lips, that's very foaming, and I bet you it's irritating their skin. So that's what that red ring is around a lot of kids' lips in the morning when they're brushing, and I'm not going to name the brands, but you know the ones I mean. Okay, so let's talk about treating the chapped lips once you get them. Okay, a lot of people think that if they apply lip gloss that is going to help treat their lips, but the problem is that there's so many lip glosses out there that help to make your lips look great, but they don't have any ingredients in them that are actually going to treat the chapped lips. So that's not really doing anything. What we need to do when we're treating chapped lips is really address what's going on, and then we can try to prevent it going forward. But we need to improve the situation first, and there's nothing in a lot of lip glosses, unfortunately, that would actually improve the situation. What I like to do is, we talked about how that dead skin hangs on there for dear life. So the first thing is to gently exfoliate that skin off. Now you can use a dry toothbrush, before you start to brush your teeth. Before you wet it, just kind of gently exfoliate the lips. And we're talking gentle here. I mean, no really scrubbing. We don't want any blood, nothing like that. Just really gentle. Get the you have to do this a few times. And let me show you another thing that I really like to use is one of these OraBrush tongue cleaners. And this is to clean your tongue. But you can gently use this on the lips, and it works really well to exfoliate if you have a lot of skin on your lips. So check that out. You can get it on Amazon or maybe at your local pharmacy. And then once you've exfoliated, you want to quickly move to lip balm. Now, not all lip balms are the same, okay? So lots of people want to put things with petrolatum on their lips right after, or waxy lip balms. I love those lip balms too. In fact, waxy lip balms make lipstick stick on better. But the problem is that wax and petrolatum, they're great, it's sealing, but they don't have any ingredients in them that are going to really treat the chapped lips, are really going to make the chapped lips better. You need to find a lip balm that has ingredients in it to improve the situation before you seal it off with the wax. Okay, so what are some ingredients we should be looking for? Okay, not surprising, the lipid molecules. So lipid molecules can be found as an ingredient in some of these lip balms, which will really help the lipid barrier that has been compromised. You also can look for ingredients like the all-famous that I talk about a lot, the hyaluronic acid, which our bodies make naturally, but we start to make less of it, so we can add that back in with the lip balm. Antioxidants and dimethicone is great for sealing the lips and helping to connect those fissures that I talked about. So look for those ingredients, and I do have links to products that I love on the blog post, so you can check those out. Okay, so now we've figured out why we got the chapped lips, we've treated them, now how do we prevent them going forward? Okay, so another ingredient to look for, another thing to make sure you look at in your lip balms going forward is during the day, find one that has broad spectrum sunscreen in it, because the sun will really dry out your lips. So you want to find a lip balm that has sunscreen in it, and you want to find the words broad spectrum, because then that blocks both UVA and UVB rays. Okay, again, I know I talked about it at the top of the hour or the beginning of the Facebook Live event, but don't use lip balms with those ingredients that could irritate you, like the eucalyptus or the menthol or camphor. I mean, a lot of people find those ingredients irritating, and you could be one of them. So try switching and see if your lips improve. Also, gosh, stay away from the lip balms that have those flavors in them. First of all, they can make you lick your lips more. Second of all, those ingredients in and of themselves can be irritating and drying. You know, the ingredients that give the lip balm the flavor, like cherry, you know what I'm about to say, or those types of products, they can actually irritate your skin and dry them out, you know, then you're getting that whole cycle again. Switch toothpastes. Find a toothpaste that doesn't have sodium lauryl sulfate in it. There's a lot of them out there, and I found it was night and day when I switched. My skin was so red and irritated from my toothpaste, and really it is night and day if that's happening to you. Okay, don't lick your lips. Easy, you know, easy to say, I know, but really, really make an effort to try not to. And try not to sleep with your mouth open. You know, a lot of people who have to wear mouth guards and that kind of thing, sleep with your mouth open. I know it's hard. That air going in and out as you're breathing and sleeping can really dry out the lips in the morning or when you wake up in the morning. So go to bed, obviously, with a really emollient lip balm on your lips. That's when you can go for the waxy lip balm and really try to lock in that moisture and prevent that dry air from getting to you. And avoid lipsticks that last all day. Okay, so I know it's tempting. You see in the shops, you know, 24-hour lipstick or lip stain. Those only stay on your lips because they cling to them and they're so drying. I mean, okay, if you're getting married, fine, put it on for the day, etc. But don't use them on a regular basis. They are so drying. I can use one day, and the next day my lips will be really dry and chapped. I mean, that's how sensitive my skin is. So just be really careful of those. And then finally, this is kind of a myth, but you know, a lot of people talk about those medicated lip balms. And I just want to throw it out there that the word medicated is not regulated by any government authority whatsoever. So anybody can say, yeah, it's medicated. I mean, you have no idea what the medication is. You don't know if it's an antioxidant, an antibiotic, you know, the camphor, whatever we were saying before that could be really irritating. So do not fall for the medicated lip balm arena, all right? Look for those ingredients we talked about. That's what you need to add. So the hyaluronic acid, the lipid molecules, the antioxidants, the dimethicone, the sunscreen, petrolatum, wax, etc. after you've improved the situation with your lips. Okay, so you cannot get addicted to Carmex. Woohoo! Another myth busted. And I'll see you back here next week for just yet another one. I'm so happy we're just clearing all this up for all of you. Okay, have a great night.